It's Wednesday, April 12th, 2017, from the Total Soccer Show, Dirty Tackle, and Howler Magazine. This is The Goalmouth. I'm George Qureshi, and today on The Goalmouth, we are reversing our usual order and going to Europe first. But don't worry, items 3, 4, and 5 are all related to American soccer, for better or worse. You'll see what I mean. This is because there were two bombings in Europe last night, a literal one in Dortmund and a figurative one in Turin. Sorry. The Borussia Dortmund bus was attacked as the team was being transported to the stadium before the match. Details are still pretty hazy, so keep that in mind, but here's what I think I know. Several explosives hit the bus about 6 miles away from the stadium. Police believe they may have been hidden in a hedge. Mark Bartra is reportedly the only player who was injured. He broke his arm, possibly from shattered glass, and he underwent surgery late last night. A letter claiming responsibility for the attack was found at the scene, and authorities are now trying to establish its validity. A copy of the letter, circulated to the press, makes reference to the Christmas market attack in December that was claimed by the Islamic State, and the letter further demands that Germany withdraw from the anti-IS coalition and close Ramstein, the U.S. military base, not the metal band. Dortmund's Champions League quarterfinal against Monaco was postponed until today, a decision that is very unpopular in the German press. Writers are saying it's too soon to make sure everyone at the stadium will be safe, and that it's unfair to make Dortmund play so soon after the whole team suffered the trauma of an attack. Meanwhile, in Turin, Barcelona lost 3-0 to Juventus, a result that was almost as terrible as the 4-0 first leg rout Barça suffered in Paris last round. Paulo Dybala scored 2 wonderful goals. Chiellini added a third from a header, and Buffon was, as usual, a total badass in goal. I saw one tidbit saying that Leo Messi has never scored against Buffon, and then another saying that last night was only the second time they had ever played against each other. Still, if Gigi can make it 3 in a row, Juventus is probably going through. I say probably because random earthquakes in Catalonia have been known to happen. On the tube today, Dortmund versus Monaco, Leicester City versus Atletico Madrid, and Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid, you say? The same Real Madrid whose youth team lost 1-0 to FC Dallas in the Generation Adidas Cup currently taking place in Frisco, Texas? Oh yes, the same. There's a video of the goal in today's email. The only downside is the game was meaningless. Only the top team in each of the 4 groups gets to progress, and Independiente del Valle from Ecuador had already locked that up. In fact, of the 8 MLS youth sides in the 16-team tournament, only the New York Red Bulls won their group after thrashing Club Tijuana 5-0. They will play Flamengo in the semifinals, and the winner there will play whoever emerges from the River Plate versus Independiente match in the other. Did I say Club Tijuana? I did. Another news item regarding the Xolos, this one even worse than losing 5-0 to the New York Red Bulls. It turns out that one of the club's reserve players was arrested last week trying to cross the border into San Diego with 48 pounds of crystal meth hidden in his car. Daniel Andres Gomez, 21, was reported missing by his family after failing to show up for training earlier on the day he was arrested. That was Wednesday. Gomez holds Mexican and American citizenship, and he's now in jail in San Diego waiting for a hearing on the 18th, and he says he didn't know about the contraband cargo. In fact, he says he was just popping across the border to have breakfast at a Denny's before practice. Whoa. Finally, there was a goal last night in the Oklahoma City-Sacramento game in the USL that will make you think someone laced your moons over Miami with a couple rocks of blue sky, if you know what I mean. Imagine a bicycle kick off a 30-yard flip throw. That's exactly how Miguel Gonzalez scored his very first goal for OKC, and it turned out to be the game winner. It also got the #1 spot on SportsCenter's top 10 last night. It's amazing how your life can change with a single goal. It's also amazing that Paulo Dybala can have the game he did against Barcelona, and ESPN still features a goal that took place in Oklahoma. Life is strange. My name is George Qureshi. Taylor Rockwell will be with you tomorrow morning. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter. That's where you can sign up and you can see the goal the FC Dallas scored to beat Real Madrid. You can see this crazy bicycle kick off a flip throw. It's a good thing to do. Go sign up. The link is in the show notes. And I leave you with today's Goalmouth top tip. Look, I know it's controversial these days, but Uber Eats does deliver Denny's in many places. I checked. Okay? Just saying.